What up? Welcome to the channel. I'm Mode IJ. Now grab your bag. I done already booked us flights. We headed down to Atlanta for Growing Up Hip Hop episode 4. Now before we get into that shenanigans, shout out to the notification gang. If you're new to the channel, you want to be a part of this, hit your subscribe button, turn on your notification bell so you get something every time I upload. Wait, hit the like button, hit the dislike button. It's engagement all 2021. It don't matter what you do, but hit one of them. All right. Here we go. We headed to the A. Hope you got your Louis bag. Whether it's real or fake, it don't matter. We headed down there. We about to go see what the cast is doing in the A. And you know me, I'm going to give it to you straight. But I'm not going to hold you up. So let's jump into it. This is Growing Up Hip Hop, episode 4. We gotta, you know what I'm saying, we gotta stay in shape. So all of my boys, they hit the gym up, Bow, pimping. They got a personal trainer in there. But when they get there, we know that the C19 is a big deal. That's what this whole season is focused on, because that's what 2020 was about. But you still see the cast. We got a cast member with it. Then we got the whole cast going to a gym. It's inside. They ain't got their mask on. Listen, I'm here to tell y'all, you can still get it by working out in the gym. But once they get there, you know, hey, it is what it is. Bow looking around like, ooh, look at that thing over there. A very attractive young woman over there, yellow bone. Now, see, you can't cancel me. I don't care if she yellow, she brown, she black. I love them all, man. I love it. As long as it's a woman of color, I don't care what shade it is. But they in there and Bow Wow's acting a fool, talking about, ooh, I see something over there. Ooh. But they like, Bow Wow, we came here to work out, my brother. As you guessed, though, none of them really came there to work out. My boy Pimpin came in with a sweater with cut-off sleeves on, you know what I'm saying? So he definitely ain't come to work out. Bow Wow looked like he ain't been in the gym in a minute. But when they get there, they start asking Pimpin, so what happened with you and, you know what I'm saying, you and Diamond? He starts saying she came to the studio talking business. You know what I'm saying? She came with the splits and everything. We signed those, and then we took care of business. And she ended up staying the night with your boy, you know what I'm saying? So like I said, and I predicted last week, they're going to end up back together because this is as good as it's going to get for both of them. They used to both be on the top, but now it's like, hey, you're older now, especially for Diamond. The market is coming down. You got to, hey, pimping is doing this thing. You got to stick to pimping, you know what I'm saying? Like I was saying, they in the gym, mask off, Bow's on FaceTime with Ayana, and we know that she has the C19. So she's in the house, she got her hair done, she got a robe on, got the bandana on. So obviously she really ain't struggling too much, because if you really in that thing struggling with that C19, not saying she doesn't have it, but if you really in that thing struggling, you ain't putting makeup on and none of that. You trying to survive. So to me, that's a little, but like I said, they're going to be contradicting themselves the whole episode. No one's going to have a mask on, but Ayana, she has it. She's stuck in the house, and Bow and them like, dang. Oh, well, you know what I'm saying? We still going to be out here wilding out. Miss Shania. Now, JD's daughter, she has a boyfriend, and they're out walking their dog, and they're really talking about the new norm of wearing a mask and not being able to be around other people because of that. Now, this gets brought up with Ayana having the C19 and her and Shania not actually being friends anymore. They haven't spoken in a while because of something that went on in the past. Now you could tell her boyfriend is like, yeah, I really don't care to hear this, but he's just listening to it. And then he asked her, has she reached out to her because she has the C19? And she's like, no, I haven't. Because, you know, when I graduated, she didn't say congratulations to me. When it was my birthday, she didn't say happy birthday. So pretty much you're holding a grudge because she didn't say anything to you. Now, if you really care for somebody, because she does say that, I wouldn't wish this on anybody. But if you care for somebody that much that you wouldn't wish this on them and you used to be friends with them, then it doesn't matter. You'll check on them like, hey, just want to make sure you're all right. I know we had our differences, but I still want to make sure you're all right. But she doesn't do any of that because we all know how it is. Once they start beefing, it is, hey, they just gonna be beefing. But all of this, like I say in all of my reaction shows, hey, all you have to do is sit down and talk, and I guarantee your disagreements will probably go away easier than what you keeping yourself away from somebody else. Miss Judy and Brat. Now, Judy, we know she got a business running, doing her thing with the hair products. She got a new little scent or whatever is coming out. They testing it, and they're like, oh, we like this one. But her assistant, no disrespect, I don't know if it's her assistant or, you know, say just someone that works with her. I'm just gonna say assistant. She's like, this is the one we want, but look, we need to start working on getting a bigger warehouse and moving out here like last month. That's how big we're growing. Now this ties back into what Brat was asking her about, hey, won't you move all of this out here? Now Brat's like, look, we're a partnership, you know what I'm saying? We're together, but we need to start working together. While you're handling this, I went and I talked to your realtor. I found the warehouses that we can look at. But Judy's still trying to explain the business aspect of transferring insurance. You got to transfer all your products down there. You got to move the whole warehouse. You got to hire new people. You got to pay different taxes. So for Judy, she's looking at the business point and Brat's looking at the relationship point. Now, the reason they're clashing is because you have two women and neither one of them are the leader. That's why you need a man. But in this relationship, it seems like Brat is supposed to play that leadership role, but she still falls back into the submissive role and does what Judy does. I don't know how it's going to work for these two. We have Remarkable and we have Buku. And if you're unfamiliar with Buku, she is Andrea and R. Kelly's daughter. She does music also. Now, Remarkable, they start talking about how 2020 and the hardships of it and the C-19, there was fast money coming in and then all of a sudden, everything stopped. So for artists, unless you got music that's like actually streaming, there's no show money, no walkthrough money, no nothing. No, hey, this is me money, none of that. So it's hard. Now, Buku says she's been growing as an artist. She wants to get back into her music and actually push it more now. And Remarkable's like, that's interesting because Diamond is having an album release party and Buku's like, oh man, I would love to meet her. So now everyone's going to be headed to this one party. That's what this episode is focused on. Diamond's album release party. So Remarkable's like, I'll introduce you to her. And Buku's like, oh yeah, I definitely want to meet her and learn from her because you know, I grew up listening to her music and I'm sure she has some pointers for me. So she's like, all right, let's make it happen. When we get there, I'm gonna introduce you to her. Let's see what it do. You know what I'm saying? That's all I can do is give you the introduction. You gotta take it from there. But you know we can't have any kind of growing up hip hop, loving hip hop without drama. We gotta have some drama. Now the drama between Remarkable and Debra is they were working with her and Debra felt like she wasn't working hard enough. She felt since Remarkable's dad was Eazy-E, she felt like she was entitled for everything to just be handed to her. But Deb and Debra like, nah, man. Look, you want to get in this boot camp that we got for females on the come up? Then you got to work. It doesn't matter who your parents are. You got to put in that work. If you got the talent, then it's going to show. So Remarkable, she's uncomfortable with going to the album release because she hasn't talked to Deb or to Debra ever since this happened. So you know how that go. Deb and her friend Lily, they're on the phone, and Lily's son is just now getting out. The thing about Deb is, of course, we know she's a Trump supporter, but everybody's getting on her about that. It doesn't matter what it is. Oh, what's up, Trump supporter? So they just, joking because it's still their friend. But what Lily's trying to say is, my son just got released from jail and he's doing music. And Deb is like, okay, if he got some talent, then, hey, definitely bring him to where else? The album release party. Now, Deb is like, all right, let's see what he can do. You know what I'm saying? If he's been really working on it, then like I said before, his talent will show. Now, if they got talent, then all right, then we got something to work with. But if they just trying to do it off of the strength of their parents' name, then man, ain't nobody really trying to hear that kind of music. We want to hear some good stuff. Now, before Lily gets off the phone, she's like, I love you, even though you're a Trump fan, but Biden and Harris. And Deb ain't like that. Now we got Big DJ Hurricane. Now we know his daughter has the C-19. She's been up in the little condo thugging it, you know what I'm saying? She retested positive once she went back up there. So he hasn't seen her ever since she came down with it. But he's still being a father, calling her, making sure she's all right. She checking in, talking about, hey, I got some supplies I want to bring to you. It's not medicine, but it's some garlic, it's some lemons, it's all kinds of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Stuff that's not gonna prevent anything from C-19. I'm just gonna be honest with you. But he's talking to his daughter and he's like, which one of your friends, I can come see you. I'm a healthy adult. You know what I'm saying? Which one of your friends' dad is in more shape than me? First of all, it doesn't matter what shape you're in because we have NBA players, we have football players, we had all kinds of professional athletes are in tip-top shape that are still getting it, and you're nowhere near them, Mr. Hurricane, DJ Hurricane. So the false narrative is, oh, if you're healthy, it doesn't matter. If you're exposed to it, you're exposed to it. But he can't see his daughter, and I'm pretty sure that hurts as a father. we finally get to meet the infamous Kai. Now, my boy's been out of jail. He's at his mom's house, you know what I'm saying? Got to get back on his feet, but he's really working on his music. Now, it took him getting locked up to actually start taking his music seriously. So he said he was in there, he was writing lyrics, coming out with songs. He's like, man, I got 3, 4 songs a day. So according to him, he's going to have a lot of stuff stacked up. But his mom's starting to tell him, all right, listen, we got an album release party that we can go to. It's Diamonds. And first thing he's like, Diamond? Miss 32 Flavors Diamond? Because everybody remember the old school Diamond. But his mind ain't in the right place. He talking about, oh, I want to get in Diamond's business. Your mom is setting this up, fool, to try to get some music done. Let's get up there and network. You worry about the women later, because right now you have a daughter. That's all you need to be focused on, your daughter and your music. So that's what the mother is basically trying to convey to him. But you know how young Ben is. Hey, I've been locked up for a while. I'm going to need me something, you know what I'm saying? I was speaking on Ayana, and like I said, she went back. She's still testing positive, but you know what I'm saying, she's feeling a little bit better, but you know, breathing is still all messed up. So she just texting her dad back and forth like, hey, thanks for the groceries. I love you. You know what I'm saying? I'm just going to stay in the house still until I get better and figure out, you know what I'm saying, how to deal with this. Because the only thing you can really do is if you're not on a ventilator or anything, you're not at an actual hospital, you got to just stay in the house, man. Quarantine, that's the best thing to do. You see me, I don't leave the place. I'm in the house at all times, you know what I'm saying? It's album release party time. Now you show it up, you know what I'm saying? You got your mask on, but you got people outside without the mask. So it looks like mask is optional. You want to wear it, you wear it. If not, you don't. But this is Atlanta. We live by our own rules. We do whatever the hell we want pretty much. But everybody's showing up. They out front taking their poses in front of the pictures. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You got to get right. It's the album release. Most of these people haven't been out. Now, I won't say most of them. A majority of them look like they've been out partying and doing whatever. But it's album release time, man. Let's go on the inside to see what's cracking. Like I said, man, I was speaking on how everyone's contradicting themselves. Now, Shania's like, I haven't been to my dad's house because my family, we take this C-19 very, very seriously. You know, I haven't even been to my dad's house because he lives at a whole different house. But I'm going to come to this album release party. All kinds of people I ain't been around. I don't know what they got. All they did was probably check the temperature at the front door, but who cares? I'm around people. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to risk my life for a check. Now, I don't knock nobody for that, but you wouldn't have called me there. I guarantee they were like, hey, Mo, we need you to show up for the casting at Diamond's album release. I'm like, nah, I'm good, dog. I'm going to shoot all my stuff in the house, man, off of the phone. We got the three-headed monster. We got Diamond. We got Buku, Miss Remarkable, and they're all sitting there enjoying Diamond's, you know, album release party. Diamond's partnered with a donut shop, so I got to give her credit on that. Now she has her own little donut, but they passing around donuts. Ain't no mask on. Y'all know how I am with the C-19. But while they're sitting there, Remarkable's like, hey, have you seen Shania? You talked to her? She's like, no, I haven't talked to her yet. Buku's, yeah, I'll get to it. But then they start asking about Ayana and is she going to show up? Remarkable's like, nah, she's not going to show up. She actually has the C-19. They're like, oh, man. You know what I'm saying? They haven't really spoke to her. But Diamond's like, you know, she's still one of our girls. You know what we should do? We should go over there, stand outside with signs, you know what I'm saying, say get well, just to show that we still appreciate and care for her, even though we haven't really spoke to her. So these Diamonds trying to take some initiative to at least go, you know, help somebody out, especially in a time of need like this. But my thing is, the room that they showing her in the condo, that thing all the way at the top, she gonna look down like, who the hell is out there? You know it ain't a party till Brat walk in, and she usually don't leave until the thing in. But in the meantime, in between time, you do your thing and I do mine. Hey, Brat's in the building with Judy, you know what I'm saying? I think that was JD's verse, but who cares, you know what I'm saying? The girl is in the building. Now, Remarkable sees this as an opportunity to see Brat, say what's up, ask her how she's doing, and then start to move forward. Now, we know they had their little disconnect, but she's willing to put all that aside and get back in focus and work on her music going forward because Brat's a legend. Now, Bow's in here acting a fool. There's some women in here. Bow don't know how to act. Now, his mom told him and his manager told him, listen, these women, they're into you because they're using you, bruh. You buy liquor, they gonna drink it. You buy weed, they gonna smoke it. They gonna get a little bit of clout. They gonna get on Instagram. They gonna act a fool with you. Once they stir up something and you guys have a negative spot, they gonna take off and we gonna continue to clown you, Bow Wow, because you're allowing these women to use you. Now Brat sees this and she like, Bow, calm the hell down and leave those women alone. Pretty much Brat knows too. She said he was a playboy since he was 6. He's always had all the women on him, but now that you're older and your music ain't what it was, you ain't in movies, these women are using you. And everybody sees it, Bow. Come on, man, little bro, you gotta, hey, we may not be in the same tax bracket. You may have a little more than me, but these stocks is hitting, so I'm not too far behind. But, bruh, been there, done that, been around the world also. Leave these women alone. Have fun with them, but don't give them the platform, my brother. The women in question are back here. There's a little thing back there in the pink. She's straight, you know what I'm saying? I couldn't really see the face, but Bow's talking to Shania, and he's pretty much like, look, I've watched you since you grown up, since a little girl, so you're like family to me. Wear something, you gotta cover up, dress like the Brat. And Shania's like, I'm grown, you know what I'm saying? And even Brat steps in like, Bow, she's grown, let her do what she do, you know what I'm saying? Put your mask on and let her do what she do, because you out here wilding out, why can't she wild out? You know what I'm saying? She young, live. Ladies, go through that whole phase early. Once you hit like 25, cut it out. Find you a man. Remarkable and Brat end up having their sit down, and it actually turned out better than we was expecting. Remarkable said her piece, Brat said hers. Brat's like, look, I'm happy now. There's nothing anyone can do when you are truly, truly happy. And that's the truth. As long as you're happy, who cares what anyone else has to say about you? But her and Remarkable, they talk about what they're going to do, and Brat's like, look, if we're going to move forward, let's move forward. If you serious about this, I'm willing to work with you, because why not help somebody else out? Brat's the icon. She's the rap legend. You always want to reach back and help somebody else, especially if they're following your footsteps. So that's good that these two women, they actually listened to each other, talked it out, like I've always said, and figured out the steps to move forward. Again, Brat's looking out for Bow. Bow talking about, man, I'm looking for my next baby mama. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry about what's in my cup. Y'all supposed to be paying attention. But Bow talking about, I'm trying to find my next baby mama. I'm going to slide in them DMs, and Brat's like, all right. We remember your ass is crying when you talking about you only made $4,000 with cash money. Your money ain't like that, Bow. You need to chill on these babies, man. That child support ain't no joke. I ain't got no kids, ladies, so I wouldn't know. Kai shows up with his mom. Oh, we see Diamond. Let me get some pictures with Diamond. You know what I'm saying? We out here stunting. Now, he actually ends up getting Diamond off to the side. You know what I'm saying? And they talking. She's like, oh, where you from? You know what I'm saying? He's like, oh, I'm from New York. What part? I'm from Queens. I ain't got no accent. I don't know how to do no New York accent. But he's like, yeah, I'm from Queens. So, they talking, doing whatever. The whole time pimping over there like, man, who the hell is this that pulled up deep? Now, Kai didn't pull up deep. He pulled up with his mom and some other women. So it's really just Kai by himself and then some women. If anything was actually going to get the jump in. But this isn't sitting well with pimping. Not at all. Whole time this is going on, Pimp is like, man, Diamond just stayed at my house last night. We just did what we did. And now she's out here talking to some other dude. But it's her album release. She's talking to everybody. But I guess when you're in love, man, you gotta wild out. You know what I'm saying? You gotta act a fool and go over there and stop whoever's talking to your girl. Now, me personally, if I'm in an environment like this where I'm from, when niggas start acting like, oh man, he talking to my girl, but they ain't together, I'll go ahead and exit the building, because I'm not getting in anything. I ain't being in no more shootouts. I ain't dealing with none of the nonsense when fools start acting a fool over a female that ain't theirs. I'd be damned if I'm still in the building. Just younger me, I'm all with it. But now, nah, I'm good. But then you got Bow Wow talking about, man, I'm here for all the smoke. Bow, you be the first one getting your little ass whooped in this thing. Chill, Bow, chill. All right, there you go. That's episode 4. Now, we know next week we're going to see Pimpin' wilding out, trying to fight for the love of his life. You know what I'm saying? He's going to get Diamond. Whoever this Kai guy is, nah, we ain't playing that. Let me know what you think below about the whole episode, man. Who's wilding out the most? And would y'all show up to that damn album release party with this C19 going on? I'm not. Y'all know my answer is no. But hey, thanks for watching. I'm Mo.J. If you like the content, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button again. Hey, thanks for watching. Be here next week. I'm out.
Jimmy on the beat, boy.